Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Here's the 0-1.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Jason Vargas will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low twos. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and another thing, Matt, I mean, you're getting ready to leave on an 8-game road trip. You always want to play well at home that last game. So you leave here with a good taste, and when you come back, you play well on the road. Who knows? Maybe you're selling tickets for the next homestand. Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Cabrera is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, number 11. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
The 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
In there, and it's 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting sixth.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
25.
as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for two.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. The runner's flaking for home. Swing and a line drive. And the runner's coming home. A step off, and the runner's heading home. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Michael Waka is on the mound for the Cardinals. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish the season out strong.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. So stepping in, Jed Jerko. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is line hard to deep left. Cabrera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman, I like them.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Vargas gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
Hard hit at third. Cuthbert gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top by a count of 3-0.
But no. No. No.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the TCU product Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one gone now, we get a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them staring up at a 5-game deficit entering play today. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the box, number 11. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it's still 3-1. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yadier Molina. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fowler.
Striding in, Dexter Fowler. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to left. In there, a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Jerko.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko. And that's in there, base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it. Yeah.
Stepping in now, Colton Wong. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, Daddy. You care tomorrow, since we're going to be back there, if I call Tyler in the morning and he wants to come back
well,
there
this
with
game
us?
is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. In now, Rendell Grichuk, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, Lola.
Okay, buddy.
Did you find your cat?
You gonna finish that?
Finish what?
Your burger.
I wonder where she went.
She goes right somewhere.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
Get her.
Joakim Soria answers the call from the men here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
No, Gusser. I love you, buddy.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Go, Bennett. Go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. 4 runs here in this half inning. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cards lead it 7-2. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Escobar. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Digging in once again, number 11. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. The 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Scorched to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center field.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-2. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 1 for 2 with a triple. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jerko.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ready with the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the 2nd. Second baseman Colton Wong. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runner breaks for third, and he steps off. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here and gone. An absolute bomb, a solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, left fielder Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away. Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Action in that KC-10 now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. In now, number 11. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you'd have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, designated hitter Jose Martinez.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So striding in, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Now the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Into the box, Jed Jerko. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He served up yet another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the right. But that one rolls foul. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Randall
into the box now,
Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. St. Louis is out in front, 15-3. look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Splash landing. It's into the fountain for a monster home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter.
In now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Number 11 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set, and the pitch. Runner goes for third. Hit. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This steal attempt just doesn't make any sense to me. He's trying to get to third with no outs, but they already had a good RBI guy at the plate. He's more than capable of driving him in from second, so the risk of going for third just wasn't worth it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's into left field. He keeps right on trucking. A base hit, his 4th of the night.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter,
as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Heading for second now is Fowler. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. The relay, and Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Colton.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. 1-3. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's off the wrist run. My word. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Ryan Butcher comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, number 11.
Standing in now, number 11, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Four home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was incredible. Well, this fits right there. 4 home runs in one game, something he will never forget.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Jed Jerko. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And now the runner's trying for third. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable 2 home runs in.
Leading up.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
24-3 tonight. Michael Wacha earned his 9th win of the year. Jason Vargas allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 9-4. The loss goes to Jason Vargas. He falls to 13-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Zach Godley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, left fielder. Chris.
We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
At the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Peralta.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, dude. You won't help me in bed?
Yeah, I'm not.
Talk about
What are your dogs barking at you, doofus? Hey, Daddy, earlier it looked like you cut yourself right there. Come on, for the love of... Alright, stop.
Easy, dude.
Move! What'd you say, Daddy?
I said easy.
I couldn't get my legs to work. They're caught on the blanket. Hey, Mama. There's a cat in the house. I hope she's okay.
Yes!
Ground ball backed up the middle, and Drew Butera out of the 9-hole has himself a 2-out single. Choke up on the bat, shorten up, play a small man's game, right back through the box. And you see that delivery Michael Wacha has, which carries him to the first base side, not in position to be an infielder after releasing. Two outs, back to the top of the order now for Whit Merrifield. Going outside for ball one. Whit Merrifield, since July 1st, has been on a tear. He's one of those guys who, historically, you thought you'd be able to keep him out of the lineup, but you just can't. He just somehow finds a way to get in the lineup and stays and produces for you. Does a lot of things well, can play multiple positions. Pops this one up in the infield. Jerko from third base coming in. And that will do it here in the third. Alina, Fowler, and Jerko due up in the fourth.
The all-new Discovery. Land Rover, above and beyond.
This is Jason Kipnis, second baseman for the Cleveland Indians. His nickname is Dirtbag because getting dirty never holds him back. When Kip's not playing baseball, he's reading about baseball. When he's not reading about baseball, he's listening to baseball. When he's not listening to baseball, he's watching baseball.
Ooh, you better get dirty, get down.
And when he's not watching baseball, he's playing baseball. MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
I love shopping for my pets at Chewy.com. They have everything I could possibly need for my pets at amazing prices. I love these guys, and I want to feed them the best. When I wanted to change Bailey's diet, I was surprised by the price of his new food. Then I found Chewy.com. With Chewy, I save on food, treats, and litter. Even shipping is free. There's no reason for me to shop anywhere else.
Save 20% on your favorite brands and get fast, free shipping. Shop online at Chewy.com.
Rated PG. This summer, only in theatres, watch Dunkirk, the story of the most daring rescue mission of World War II. Then continue the fight in World of Tanks as you expand your World War II experience in epic online multiplayer battles with authentic World War II tanks. Download and play for free at playtanks.com.
Well, you know, there are actually two Yadier Molinas. There's a Molina with nobody on base with a lower leg kick, or the higher leg kick, with a lot more power. But if you have runners on base, he'll tamp down the leg kick and becomes much more of a contact hitter. Right now, for the second time, he's leading off nobody on base. This is where he swings for extra bases with a higher leg kick. The batting average goes down here, but the slugging percentage goes up.
Like that? On cue, Molina with a home run. Sometimes it's just TV magic. Number 13 on the season.
These guys are so slow, a single doesn't help because it'll take two more hits, maybe three, to get home. So your swing for extra bases with the bases empty, it's a much more powerful swing. A bigger leg kick actually goes up to his waist and a lot more power generated. That's why he hits so many solo home runs. People want to knock him for that. It's all about his approach. Very smart hitter.
Fowler off the end of the bat. No balls and 2 strikes to him. Fowler doubled his first time up. Fowler to left field. Melky Cabrera coming in. 1 away. Well, Saturday, Aaron Judge looks to continue his incredible rookie season as he leads the Yankee attack against Mookie Betts and the Red Sox. Major League Baseball, Saturday, 3:30 Eastern, right here on FS1. The Yankees entering tonight trail the Red Sox by 3 games in the American League East. Aaron Judge certainly has cooled off since his incredible start. Jed Jerko takes the first pitch for a ball. One ball and 1 strike. Here are the standings in the East. The Tampa Bay Rays in playoff contention, battling it out for the second wild card, even the first wild card, really, as the Yankees have the lead in that first wild card.
You know, Justin, you really can't shortchange the learning curve in baseball, the power and the value of repetitions, of plate appearances. We talked about Mike Moustakas, adjustments he's making 6 years in. The ability of Yadier Molina to have 2 different approaches at the plate, not something he would have done early in his career. And now we're seeing Aaron Judge going through his first full major league season, getting adjusted to by pitchers who are expanding the zone vertically against him. See Vargas miss up with the changeup again. Aaron Judge has to realize that walks are good results because right now pitchers are beating him out of the strike zone with velocity up and off-speed pitches down, stretching the strike zone vertically. He's got to make them come back into the zone. It's what you go through as a young player. It's easy to say, get them back in the zone. But again, the power of experience, of repetition. Just ask Dr. Yadier Molina, doctor of hitting. And now they've got Jerko in a rundown. Osborne to Merrifield, and Merrifield will race down Jerko. The advantage of having a lefty on the mound. Yeah, this has happened way too many times in St. Louis this season. He's going first move right here. I'm not sure why. And good call. Could have been called from the bench for Kansas City to throw over. That erases the mistake with the walk. 1-3-6-3-4. And Wong, he offered on that one. So 2 outs now here in the 4th. I'm not a big fan of the two-out bunt right there by Wong. The guy who does have extra base power, went deep last night. Colton Wong, the home run numbers are down, just 2 on the season. Does have 19 doubles and 2 triples. Pulls one foul to the seats down the right field line. But his batting average, 296 entering tonight. Ground ball, second base, Merrifield gobbles it up, and that'll do it. But Yadier Molina leading off with a leg kick and the solo shot, 1-0 Cardinals.
How was your vacation? Get a little sun?
Yeah, you're looking a little ripe there, buddy.
Yeah, very funny.
Hey, guys, what's this tomato doing at Randy's desk?
You know, that actually reminds me, Steve. I got you something when I was over there. It's just a little something that I thought you might like. Aloha.
Mangoes can get sunburned.
Put some flavor in your break with new mango tea. Make time for Snapple.
For a limited time, McDonald's is taking the flavor up with their new signature sriracha sandwich. It's the latest in McDonald's line of signature crafted recipes and features McDonald's exclusive sriracha mac sauce. A deliciously creamy sauce with just the right amount of spice, paired with crispy onions, fresh baby spinach, and kale. The signature sriracha sandwich is yours to enjoy on your choice of beef or chicken. Pick one up and take the flavor up, but do it today because it's only here for a limited time.
Long live honor, and long live the truck that salutes those who've built this country. Ram, America's longest-lasting pickups.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 72 months on all 2017 Ram 1500 models.
Hey! Brady! Hey! Open yeah. Noah! Up.
Your arm tired yet?
No.
Good?
Nothing thanks to Yadier Molina's solo home run, and the Big Three continues as basketball's greatest legends take it to the court in L.A. Steven Jackson, Mike Bibby, Al Harrington, and Rashard Lewis keep the action going in a 3-on-3 battle for the championship. The Big Three is changing the game Monday night at 8 Eastern on FS1. 2-3-4 in the order for the Royals. Lorenzo Cain against Michael Wacha. And the first pitch fastball is down low for ball 1. Cain flew out to right his first time up. Justin Kutcher alongside Tom Verducci here from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Beautiful night for baseball. 79 degrees at game time. A great crowd on hand for this I-70 series. The Cardinals won last night 11-3. They've won 3 straight ballgames. And they're at 500 for the first time since June 2nd. 2-1 to Lorenzo Cain. Cain to right field. Randall Grichuk over to his right. One away. Time for a game break. Let's go back to L.A. and check in with Kevin Burkhardt.
Well, Justin, let's go to Cleveland. It's the Rockies and Indians tonight. This would seem like a routine fly to center, but watch the left fielder, Michael Brantley here. See, he kind of comes up lame. He left the game. He didn't look great. The Indians are saying it's a sprained right ankle, but that bears watching. Remember, only played in 11 games last year, a 300 hitter this year. 1-0 Rockies in front. Justin, back to you.
All right, KB, obviously that's of great importance, especially for this Royals team, as they trail the Indians by 3 games entering tonight in the American League Central. And Michael Brantley, his return after missing virtually all of last year, it seems like he returned without missing a beat.
One of the best pure swings in baseball, really important part of that team. Great hitter with runners on base. That's a tough stretch right now for Cleveland. Andrew Miller on the DL. And just a killer schedule this month. Every series but one against teams in playoff position. Gives Kansas City Royals fans hopes of running down the Indians.
Osborne, that big swing and a miss. 1-2.
And he loves that pitch. He's a much better hitter to left field than he is to right field. If I'm a pitcher, I want to make him pull the ball.
Walker misses outside.
Now we've seen Jason Vargas throw a lot of changeups in hitters' counts. I'd like to see Walker get back to that fastball here in on Hosmer.
Curveball. Fastball goes breaking ball, yeah.
Well, we've seen him stick with 3-2 fastballs. Here's the 2-2 breaking ball.
I'll say this, Hosmer.
How important it is to spot your starter early in the game. And he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gate.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Into the windup and the pitch. J.D. Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning of your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Chris Herman will come on now and run at first base following the injury. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he breaks, and they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. In now, Daniel Descalso. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding of. Bid as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the second inning here in the desert. Arizona's on top, 4-0.
Around is
over in right field.
For the Diamondbacks. Now playing right field, number 10, Chris Herman.
Now at the plate, number 35. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a lot of people are going to say that's a nice single right there. Maybe a little bit too late. He was 0-for-4 before that. The team's getting beat. They're going to point the finger and say he's been a big part of their losing today.
Into the box now, number 35. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Arizona get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Godley earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kenta Maeda was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that Post-Cane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggling. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to.
We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gamble will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. Strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Striding into the box, Ryan Healy. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, and there goes Davis. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fourth, designated
Here's
hitter,
Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Pender.
Digging in now, Chad Pinder. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
In now, number 26. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dyson ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So now it's Mark Hanna. This is in the air to left. Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the Sox. Up 3 runs. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. 2 runs on 3. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pinder is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Pinder on the grass. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now he'll step off. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Pinder is up with it. Oh, on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Oakland A's seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Josh Smith earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.